Good afternoon, traders. It's a little after 2:30 on the 17th of May, end of the day, just to kind of go over what pretty much what I discussed with you guys last night and kind of played out fairly well towards that analysis. And this is kind of why I trying to extend the idea of doing just a little extra homework and a little back checking on some of the past trades and locations because they really do come and play often. But what's more important is what are the moving averages are telling you, during your trading session, and even like this simple study that we went over last night kind of played out to a T. I mean, look at these bottoms. They really, I'll be honest with you, I thought they were going to break the dam. So once again, they're telling you the significance of this level, and we're going to want to pay attention to this as we progresses. Like I said, everything underneath this low to about, and from what I understand, the gap is even further than I thought. It extends to 4105. So I really thought that they were going to, but here's what you're going to notice, and I kind of said this yesterday as well, is that the Dow was telling you a different picture here. Like they like, and I said that they were sitting between her 9 and 18, and they look like they wanted to take it up. In fact, they double topped up here, but late in the day. But let's just stick to the analysis from what I discussed last night. And for the most part, to be honest with you, the Dow kind of set the tone because each time we roll down to this 41 low, the Dow couldn't bust 34.1. And when I talked to you yesterday, I spoke about 34.050, and they just couldn't even get there. So the Dow set the tone. They they made the higher lows, and this is kind of why we accelerated off of this location. They pinched 40. They looked like they just were going to roll over, and then basically they squeezed everybody out. And I spoke to you about this last night, how big this area was, this 43 down to 41, and I said pay attention to 46, and it played out fairly well all day. So I mean, you can just see it. Early in the morning, they rammed them up to 59 and they rolled. And then you can just see the relevance of S anywhere around S1 right in here. Great long opportunity. Uh, they chopped it around here. They were looking for an idea here. This is where I thought we were going to fall apart. And for the most part, they kind of did. Then they failed one last time at 52, and then they rolled again back down to 40 and held. And once again, they're just telling you that this level is big, and if and when they do give it up, you're going to see about 25 handles to the downside. But until then, it just you have to play it out and respect it until it actually fails completely. And until then, it is what it is. And I hate to keep saying that phrase, and a lot of you don't care for it, but uh, respect that location and always respect these levels because they tell you a lot about the price and how they're looking and what value they're searching for in terms. And then they just this has kind of been an inside day, to be really honest with you. Um, we seem to can't get churning above 4160, although they rammed them hard up to 66 this morning. And then you can just see how fast they ran from that because the next bar came in all the way down here, and then it became the fight of the MAs, which I pretty much emphasized Sunday night. 65, 55, and what are we going to do at 46? And are we going to hold the key support at 40? And they proved it. So this is pretty much it for today. Let's take a look at this tomorrow morning, and let's just see how this sets up overnight. But I think they're telling you something here. They might want to shoot this out. Once again, I think this will be what does the Dow want to do? And you know, you can see right here, they're in between their 9 and 18 as well. Although they didn't get to this MA right here, which is 40.53. It looks like it on it, but we all know that the low is 41.1. We're going to want to pay attention to this 34.2 area, which I believe we're above right now. And, we're just going to ride the trend as they push it. You can see the NASDAQ, and I didn't even pay attention to this. If I saw this low that tapped this trend line, I wasn't really watching NASDAQ. You can only watch so many markets, but it's good to see that they're all in sync. And now you can see that they're also in between. They're actually fighting three moving averages here. So for the NASDAQ, it probably would have to be above this 13.4 and a quarter to get to accelerate. Actually, it's 13,280, which we're sitting at right now. So they got to hold that. And if they break this trend, they're going to roll. And you can see that they're kind of in a, although they're digesting and they're consolidating a little bit in here. This is a breakout number right here. It's probably around 33. Let's just call it 5 because tomorrow it'll be lower. So it'll be 33.5 would be, or 13, uh, 13,500, I would say, will be the area to watch the NASDAQ for those of you who trade the NASDAQ. So let's take a look at this tomorrow. Once again, I hope you guys like what I'm showing. I think it really works out well. I love trading this particular style. I think it provides really high probability trades, and it takes away a lot of the sting that you get from most trades. And listen, I trust all traders who successfully make money in these markets, and however they do it is their own, and I respect that. This is just my approach towards it, and I think it's if you do a little homework, you're going to see the consistency with it because that's really what it's about. You want to be consistent, and this is the best way that I have known to approach this particular way of trading. So once again, if you like what you see, reach out to mlbeno at AOL.com. I'd be more than glad to talk to you about this and to initiate some type of strategy for your own particular interests. And uh, whatever it is, we'll talk about this more tomorrow. I'll check in and we'll see how this plays out tomorrow. I hope you guys had a good day. I hope you took advantage of it and you're seeing it well, and that you're taking and you're executing with confidence. So have a great day. I will check with you guys tomorrow.